Alright, I think I have everything set up now. I realized I kinda forgot to install Counter-Strike Source, which will have left like 90% of the maps not actually working in this game mode. Since it is very much based around just exploring random maps. Uh, I did end up setting a content label because of one of the characters in this, which, considering the age rating of Gary's mod, I think is probably a good idea to sort of set the warning. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite game modes just because it's so unique. I'm also recording this to my actual hard drive because it does use some music that will probably VOD mute it, so I want to be able to not have like half the VOD on YouTube being completely muted. But I might also start just doing that as like a regular thing as well. I like to use Outfitter. Luckily, it looks like all this has set itself up beforehand. It didn't keep my save from my old computer, so I can actually just kind of start from the beginning. Now, this is a lot different than most Gears mod game modes. The audio is really quiet, even for me. Let me double check. Maybe this will be good. Let me know how this. I can just kind of check on my own. It doesn't seem all that loud compared to my voice.
Help! Run for your life!
This is honestly like one of the most unique game modes I think I've ever actually remute myself to turn up my app audio a little bit. Not like overpowering, but still seems a little bit quiet. Yeah, that seems about good. Perfect. Hey, I actually get pulse ammo from that. A lot of zombies here. Oh yeah, I end up installing a parkour mod. Pretty much standard for any of my Gary's mod. Yeah, I just got teleported. Wasn't expecting that. I forgot that was a thing. Hopefully I'm not good at the bunny hopping thing. I think last time I played this, I was just kind of like Gary's mod in general. I was sort of exploring Liminal in VR, which is honestly pretty cool. There's something fascinating about it. Technically, I'm not supposed to have flashlight, but I kind of... Oh. Weird, it looks like... video itself is a little bit slow for some reason, like just slightly laggy. I don't think it's on game end. Well, my usual go-to fix for that is it's swapping to display capture instead, and hopefully that'll fix the stream and stuttering. Big polygon. And this is where the fun begins. The uniqueness of it. 3 cats. What you expected? It's pretty dead around here at this point. Last place we looked, you could barely even call that a map. Don't you fucking dare blaspheme DM juicy ass zone.bsp. It had a vision. Cat quietly crawls out front of the corpse and dusts himself off. Very excited, they present a strange object to the orange cat. Ah, Richard, keen eyes as always. Bashfully looks down and starts fidgeting. Hopefully we're doing grunt work. Yeah, this is peasant shit. Are we even bothering with this again? Well, as I recall, you were the one so very insistent on making our last guest leave. Oh, sure, I'm the bad guy here. Not the one who threatened to, and I quote, lost their teeth with their spines. They've been useful for once. Come now, they were perfectly fine. We got a bargain on them, didn't we? Take 5, get 1 free. Both turn from scowling at each other to glaring at the orange cat. The argument can go anywhere, the silent cat starts waving their arms around. You can brood about your hang-up later. Pipes over there found a way forward. Sure, just remove yourself from the equation. Fine, go. Onward! Cats all point a gun at the wall. A few seconds later, they disappear. Heard a latch unlocking near the back of the room. Pretty sure that event wasn't a normal part of this map. It's just during this scene specifically, I think, that it has the dialogue all going on its own. Later dialogue I'll actually be able to do at a better pace. I was trying to read it all out. Amboson seems to have fallen from the hole in the ceiling. Nice job, asshole. Can't believe you tripped over a corpse. How many times we had to step around dead bodies now? Not as many times as you've had to. Ain't the one who busts scolds. Well, I'm probably too close to throw a punch without hitting myself right now. I'm stunned. Being a shitty actor and help me up, jackass. Wait. God damn it. You actually hurt yourself? Let me break out the medic. Brought my prop snatcher down the fucking grate. Here, we best find a way down then. We'd better. Things ain't cheap. Come on, dumbass, let's go. 3 sets of footsteps, accompanied by the sound of a person being dragged across the floor, fades away overhead. And this is where one of the most unique things comes in. Let me check one thing. I set the content warnings just right, because the game isn't inherently considered a mature game, so this is the unique mechanic of this game mode. You go around just literally steal everything that isn't nailed down from a map. Sometimes it's vanished, sometimes it's turned into this, and this is why I'll turn it down a bit more again. This is why I think there's a decent chance of a VOD mute that does use this kind of stuff for its soundtrack, so that's why I'm kind of recording it as I play. Oh, I've never actually gone this way before. I didn't know there was Metal Gear Solid part of the map. That's actually pretty cool. Hi there. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Oh wait, I just went in the big circle. Wait. Oh. Interesting. I went in a circle. I didn't even realize that. I guess maybe this way? Ain't what? Ow. Oh. They're antlion guards. Ah, classic error signs. Now this will be, I think, the last bit that has rapid fire dialogue. Still no sign of the prop snatcher, right? Ah, well, it happens. Yes, it happens, and each time it's just jealous who loses them. I wonder why. Same. That was retort. Pianist pauses. Visibly tries to calm herself as the cellist grin grows wider, then snaps anyway. Making jokes about being the problem doesn't make you not the problem. If you had 5 wheels, you'd be the 6th. Oh, hell yeah, some motherfucker's trying to serve up a plate of beef carpaccio in my house. Saddle up, because it's about to get real salty in here. Hey, remember that time you accidentally tore a player in half trying to save them from a combined APC that didn't even have player collision enabled? Ew, that doesn't count. Some years ago, we barely had any idea how the shitty game engine works. Or a dude in half trying to get him out of danger he wasn't in, because the cars were ghosts. You got spooked by ghost cars. Okay, fine. You somehow managed to lose a guest in fucking flat grass. In my defense, I was sober at the time. You can't start shouting wild insults and accusations at each other. Singer looks around and looks right at the window. Here's you've been spotted. Puts their paws in their mouth and whistles very loudly. You can't stop arguing immediately and clutch their ears. Ow, how do you do that so loudly? What do you want? Your points frantically in your direction. You've definitely been spotted. Ah, would you look at what we have here? Yes. Horror competition. You want me to... Oh no, I have a better idea. You there, through the window. You have a proposition to make. The end of these tunnels is just a little ways ahead. If you'll meet us there, we'll give you the details. Bartender turns and walks out of view. The other cats follow with only a moment's confusion. That was weird. Might as well hear what they have to say. Right? Yeah, I absolutely love the dialogue of this. Cat from Forest at the end of the hall, waving you over. You decide to head over there. Greetings! As you can see, this place doesn't seem to have an exit. I'm sure you can leave through whatever way you came in. We prefer a different method of travel. The talking cat gestures behind themselves to the trolley idling in the tunnel. Fashion disaster Kaz leaning out the window. Love the smug look. We have such sights to show you. We certainly do. Our offer is simple. You may come back with us to our abode and entertain a job offer from our cohort. If you aren't interested upon hearing it, you'll be free to go. Are you willing to hear us out? Yeah, sure. Excellent. I'm board our trolley and take a seat wherever you like. You'll want to fasten yourself securely in your seat and brace yourself. First few trips through the void can be disorienting. Wait, what? What do you mean by the void? No, we're going to the 13th again. Don't worry about it. Hit it, pipes! Whee! Oh, my is still up, but... Quite an intro. Honestly, all the different cats are really fun. It makes me kind of love this game mode so much. I've kind of got to keep talking in hopes that this doesn't get VOD muted, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this song is, like, 100% VOD muted. I used to spend a lot of time in Gary's mod just, doing Pack 3. The reason I actually have so many hours in the game, like, I would just kind of sit there building different outfits and custom models. I actually did quite a lot of custom ones, which were mostly cutting apart other models and then stitching them back together by following Gary's mod, Bones. It was honestly pretty fun. I just kind of hung out with people, showing off the outfits and whatnot. Greetings, honored guest. After the much awaited explanation that we promised you. But good. Now it's at an easier pace. I was gonna immediately put me into a cutscene, so I took a bite of my snack that I have, the Nanaimo bar. Allow me to formally welcome you to the Bar Samsara. Stage lights up, and the three cats are here too, it appears. We've done this a few times, so let me preemptively answer a few of the more immediate concerns I'm sure you have. Currently inside the Bar Samsara, I am the bartender here. It's an establishment we run where beings from all dimensions can stop in for a visit to relax and refresh. Also, it's a prime for notorious gang of omnidimensional thieves that break into concepts and narratives rather than just physical places in conventional spacetime. He's talking about us, just in case that went over your head. You as well, hopefully. But we'll get to that in a minute. Bar Samsara is a hub of sorts. A plethora of dimensions and worlds have free access to the spawn local spacetime. Naturally, that access goes both ways. We can enter those other worlds from here, which is where you come in. Let's cut to the chase. We'd like to hire you to forcibly break into dimensions that you do not belong to, steal everything you can, and then give it to us. You get a cut of the take, of course. We'll also give you free room and board for the duration of your stay, and access to special tools developed by us. There is danger involved.
A test of your reflexes.
Welcome in, Matsusu. How's it going? How's your day been? If you're just tuning in, I'm playing Gary's mod, a game mode that specifically that I very much.
This is Thancred.
Audio capture might be a little bit high. You know, background music's a little bit louder than regular sound effects. Yeah, welcome in. How's it going? Oops, I missed that. Rest of that because I was tabbing back in. As I said earlier, you may absolutely refuse. We will immediately return you to the main menu, and you'll be free to go on with your day. It's an arrangement between two parties, not a hostage situation. So, what do you say? I'm gonna leave the tutorial in, just because... why not? Give me benefits, and yes. Benefits? The first one to think of asking for that. I don't see why we couldn't set that up. I'm not sure how often you'll need a dental plan in this world. Oh, thank God, finally we can stop almost dying role-playing maps. Thinking about some things while finishing daily chores. Hope you're doing well. I am. Oh, and Happy New Year's. As remembered, it is actually the first day of the new year. Hopefully, it's been a good year so far, the whole one day. Happy New Year, yeah! Yeah, I'm just, kind of playing a game mode that I really enjoyed. probably caught the premise of it when they were explaining it. But basically going into different Garry's Mod maps, stealing everything that isn't nailed down, and getting paid for it, and continuing that as you sort of go through the story of them. It is honestly one of the most unique game modes I think I've ever played. It's something that could only work in Garry's Mod, because it specifically pulls maps from the workshop randomly. But, have you ever tried this game mode before, if you've played Garry's Mod? Gotta find some other way to kill you. You're never gonna wake up early enough in the day, my dude. He runs over to the edge of the seat and starts jumping up and down. Stop for a second and take out a tablet. Type on it furiously. Tablet says, "Hi, I'm the singer. Nice to meet you." Holding it above their head and jumping up and down now. Read it if you keep moving it, but I think they get the picture. At any rate, welcome aboard. Good to have you all with us. Do you want to say the singer is the best cat out of all of these? No question. Get him up to speed, boss. Our tank's not going to fill itself. Of course. Now then, how would you like a rundown of the operation we have here? I recommend it. I'll do the tutorial anyway. Yeah, sure, clue me in. Certainly, we've got many facilities here in the Bar of Samsara. The most important one is the trolley depot. Trolley is how you visit a map once you've selected it. Once all players have taken a seat, it'll take care of the rest. Okay, I think I have to turn off the Tiltify fundraising link, because I think it ended. I'm going to be leaving the Twitch one just kind of going as just a general thing. Nightbot. And timers. There we go. There is still an ongoing charity thing, but just not through the Tiltify thing anymore, because I found out there actually is a Twitch fundraiser thing. Yeah, I think I'll have that pretty much running all the time. Before I click back in, you've been provided with some card keys that act as a beacon for the trolley's dimensional navigating systems. If enough players target the same spot with them, they'll break into the map from that spot. I suggest you take care not to stand in its way. Once it's arrived, it will leave the same way it arrived, once all players are sitting inside. Past the depot is the camp you'll be living in, and the machine that lets you find new worlds to break into. Don't worry, it's pretty simple to operate. There are only 2 buttons worth a damn on it, after all. The big clunky-looking TV is what you use for the new levels, and the weird thing in the center is what you use to select one. Looks complicated, though, so to make it even simpler, we've marked the consoles you need to use with the green or red light. Look for that, and you'll get it in no time. Just remember, browse on the TV and select the level on the center basin. Moving on, let's talk about the Prop Snatcher. You know, that jury-rigged stun baton I selflessly donated to you all in Zone.psp or whatever. You dropped it down event. Prop Snatcher allows you to steal any prop from a map. Once you come back to the bar, you can exchange the props you've stolen for money. All you need to do is pull a lever in the money den, and we'll handle the rest. Should note that the money gained from stealing props is shared between you and your friends. Every player receives their own share of money based on the total cash value of all props stolen on the server, regardless of who stole it. Means you don't have to worry about falling behind. Feel free to spend money when you get it, as you're not hogging it from any other player. Players who join late or only every so often will receive money based on service progress too. Actually kind of neat. I didn't know that. I've never done this on a multiplayer before. Only ever solo runs. Back. Of course, we also know it's common for friends to compete with each other so you can steal the most. So we've implemented a few ways to check on those statistics. With the leaderboard and money in, you'll always be on an even playing field, so it's all skill. There are two other ways to make money. First is a flat cash reward for all players for each shard acquired. Second is talking to us around the bar Samsara when we have requests for you. Make sure you're compensated fairly for your work. And the bartender? As my name suggests, I'm the one who tends the bar. You can spend the money you gained here on new equipment, or to level up your tools and allow you to explore and steal more freely and easily. I think that covers everything, doesn't it? Let's get... Hey, wait up. On both shards. Ah, of course. Great, we gotta explain the #1 reason we brought you here. It's also linked to the period of employment you'll have with us. We need you to hunt for objects we call shards in each level you visit. Naturally occurring space-time phenomena that can be harvested, and we want them for reasons. Yep, reasons. Reasons. Your nod sagaciously. Again, we'll pay you and whoever you're working with a flat rate for each one found. Doesn't matter who found it. You need a minimum of 100, but we'll pay you the same rate for each shard you find after 100. Once we've got the amount we need, you'll be free to go whenever you wish. No strings, no stipulations. Just an amicable parting on your terms. Okay, cool costume. Aw, hell yeah, this dude gets it. Nothing more important than how dope you look when you tear out all the copper wire in someone's kitchen and loot their drug stash. Pick the platonic form of a used car salesman who got caught in an explosion at a tweed factory. It might be illegal for you to give advice about style to anyone. Dean, don't listen to her. Come find me and we'll discuss the finer things in life. Fellas yawns and staggers out of the room. The rest of the cats begin to file out of the room. Soon it's just you in the theater, working for a group of thieves. Oh well, might as well just go with the flow, right? See what we've got to work with. He passed out. Oh, he was on the couch, or on the table. The table kind of fell out from under him. I'm gonna quickly showcase the one main cool thing about this. I wonder if it's a little bit broken. Usually those screens should be showing how many props and stuff are in a map. I guess it needs to be fixed or something. Or maybe it was after you hit the button to start it. Might as well hit this. I don't know if I get any money from the stuff I stole in the intro. Oh yeah, I do. Guess I should have collected more. It is a nice start. It is kind of neat that you just sort of see all the props fall. Oh, it's the guy who spotted you in the first place and landed you in this job? Give it the singer, you think. Wave you over and pat the seat next to him. And you're at the tab they used when you first spoke with the group. Tap away at it for a minute or so. They finished and shown you, your eyes glaze over at the wall of text. Patty, this one. Skimming over it, you find they've reintroduced themselves, and you did have the name right. Hope you're selling in well, and are eager to work with you. You reach the bottom of the paragraph, the singer has outlined the job in sparkling gradient text. A little hard to read, but you squint to make it out. I would super appreciate if you track down 10 document binders for me. I really need to reorganize my filing system. Plus, sometimes there are neat things to read inside of them. I'll be sure to pay you for your trouble, so just come find me when you're all finished. Absolutely love the singer. Right. I didn't really consider the need for introductions when we nabbed y'all, but I suppose it'd be polite. Not feeling that at this juncture, though, so let's talk about what you can get for me. Chairs. I'll be real with you for a moment. Pop a squad and I'll share some lore. Listen close, because this is primo shit. You ready? I'm fucking poor. People out there have too much stuff, time on their hands, and no sense of aesthetics. Shameful. You're gonna redistribute that wealth where it belongs, under my fluffy ass. I'll compensate you for your time, and we can have a discussion about how best to eat the rich in a civilized and polite manner when we're sitting pretty on the fruits of your labor. 5 ought to do. Hey, if it makes you feel better about it, you're yourself an antiques dealer. We joined the ranks of a storied profession with a legacy of selling other people's shit. I love all the characters writing. I think I can actually upgrade one thing. Oh, no, I can't. Store. Nothing. Thank you for agreeing to assist me. You see, my cohorts tend to ask favors of our guests. Now, while I delight in them opening up to new faces, I invariably neglect to consider if we have room to store the goods they ask for. As a preventative measure, I'd like to ask new guests to prospect for items we can use for storage. I believe 10 crates of any size will suffice. I understand this might seem like a chore, but it is important. Last time we didn't prepare for the inevitable. The singer tripped on a toy dinosaur and cried for hours. We wouldn't want any casualties like that to spoil the mood this time around, yes? And finally, the cellist. What fresh meat? Welcome to Fetch Quest Hell. Listen, the rest of the idiots around here might have, like, reasons without justifications, or, like, gripping passion plays that speak to a deeper meaning about humanity. You know, to disguise their constant request to have stupid bullshit delivered to them like it's sketchy takeout. Sometimes it may, in fact, be sketchy takeout. Me, I take pride in being direct about this. I want to get fucked up. And you are going to help me with that. In exchange, I'll hook you up with some of the good shit if that's your thing. If you're straight edge, I guess I can work with that. I'm pretty sure that's what I said to CM Punk right before Mickey Gall fed him his own lungs. What were we talking about again? Oh, right. Drugs. Stash of the good shit is getting dangerously low. It'll get me like 15 exploding barrels. Trust me, I'm a professional. It'll be fine. This is why I did that one tag. Oh, okay, no, I was mistaken. A little bit. Things only pop up once you actually select the map. Ow. I forgot you can't jump on that when it's going. It's kind of neat that sort of outlines all the info about the map. It sort of just picks random maps from the workshop and just straight up loads them into the game. Which is why it says it needs to be in a server, even though it's I'm playing it single player. Oh, there's one of the shards right there, but I'm gonna collect some stuff before I pop the shard. With storage. Wait, no, that doesn't count as storage. I guess. Oh, there's one under the map. Wait, I don't mind the frame rate. This is actually just... Did I get under the map there? Perhaps? Hey, explosive barrel. One of the ones I needed. Oh, I can see this being a lot of fun with other people. Fine, for the taking. Did I get everything in here? I think I did. Yeah, that's some crunchy frame rate. Well, let's hit this. Oh. Oh yeah, and that's one of the really neat things, is the shader that they throw on stuff, which is just the void. Hey, boxes. That's one of the items on my list. Yeah, I hear another shard in here somewhere. Off. Oh, there it is. Oh. That's a lot of brushes getting popped. Yeesh. That might explain a little bit about why this map doesn't run the greatest. All those single brushes. So I could just have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, too. Okay, here's another one here. I don't know where, though. I need to get the auto snatch as soon as possible. All the constant clicking is going to get tiring on the hand. Sounds like it's up there somewhere. Maybe I can see it through here. You can actually use this to see things like shards through the wall. Oh, it's down there. Thought it would be up. There it is. That's another 1,000. I feel like storage crates are probably going to be the first thing I complete. They're most common in maps. Hey, do those count as oil drums? I thought it was just explosive drums that counted. Hey, chairs. That's what I needed. A little bit. Are these curved? Weird. Okay, it looks like chairs might actually end up being the first one completed. Okay, that one is not... It needs to be broken. Oh, this is just nothing. Thought there would be at least something there. To have a dead end. Looks like there's one in here. Ow. Sitting on a chair. Kind of funny. Looks like this is actually a pretty good map for props. Okay, it looks like the last shard is the one I can't actually grab. Thanks to the whole being stuck halfway in the ground thing. Well, I've at least completed the chairs. I still need more storage crates. Almost done storage crates now. Another one of these is set up the same. Okay, so it's just drums in general count. That was just explosive drums specifically. More chairs. explosive, but they don't count as drums. Ooh, document binders. I feel like there's a degree of skill in this game for figuring out what maps will have what, just by their name. I think I've gotten most of what there is in this map. In terms of quest items, at least. That's one solid prop. Oh, wow, the whole frame of this is an object as well. Well, at least I've got the storage crates done as well now. I need drums and binders. Last. I don't know. Oh. And some more drums. Hopefully that means the other one of these should also have drums left. That count as a document binder? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, wait, there's more over on this side as well. Like, maybe I should go and check that last bunker first. Oh, wait. Looks like I might not be able to get in. There's just no door on either side. Well, it looks like there's nothing in there. Might be able to check this as well. It seems like... Oh. Fun fact, these, liners that sort of appear just to take away things are actually an old Gmod thing called minge bags. They were basically people who just downloaded it, joined servers with the default name, and would just, you know, try to crash servers or that sort of thing. They were usually, you know, that model specifically looked exactly like that. Now they're being put to work stealing props from maps. I think I got most stuff I want to use or take. I think I've kind of explored everywhere, unless there's a way to actually get down in the ground. These also count. Which I very much doubt there is. Did I check in here already? Oh, no, I didn't. Good thing I went and did a once over. And I think this was the last one. Wait. 9mm pistol. Looks like I can actually try and break down the door. Or maybe not. I guess that one isn't breaking, if it does break. I'm sure there's a lot of doors on these maps that would have been intended to be broken. Just a sort of hiding spot. But I think that's about... Oh, hey! They actually changed the, bus stop thing. It used to just be a 9mm pistol that would shoot out a laser beam and the bus would come out. It looks like it works the exact same way as normal, but it is neat that they decided to put a custom model for it now. And homeward bound. This is a really neat effect, being that they just sort of turned the road into a moving image. I can turn on those to gather quests. Good work, you've located some shards. See these glowing wizardly interdimensional sugar crystals peppered all over maps everyone has made. You can look at the shard tank in your home base, see how many you've collected, and how many more you need too. Keep it up. Eating. Oh. There goes all my frame rate. Apparently it doesn't like me looking at it. Not usually that bad when I go solo. You can actually see my frame rate lowering as I turn. A lot of props I managed to grab. I didn't think it was this many. Hold up. What's that? Oh, I thought that was like a camera. Sweet, you can follow basic instructions, so you're already ahead of the curve. Here, try not to spend it all at once. I hands you a wad of cash. You've been rewarded $2,500 for your efforts. Why, do you think I was actually broke? I'm morally bankrupt, not destitute. I said we're going to redistribute wealth. We did. My wealth has been redistributed to your pockets for goods and services. Call me pianist, by the way. I can upgrade tools. I can just buy both of these at once. I'll make it a whole lot easier. And I'll get to work organizing these immediately. Here, please take this as payment for services rendered. Bartender slides a red envelope to you over the counter. There's $5,000 inside. Stop by again soon. I very much enjoy listening to our guests recount their adventures over a glass of something refreshing. You'll be no exception, I hope. Oh, right, you can actually talk to them after, and they'll have special cutscenes as well. Pianist and the bartender are having a chat at the Samsara. All I'm saying is, we probably get more customers through here if there's a place to cut loose. Don't get me wrong, I love the aesthetic we have, but it's so... serene. Interesting proposal that I would entertain, if not for the fact that I know what your concept of cutting loose is. It's very difficult to get blood out of tile grout, you know? Bartender notices you and waves, visibly relieved. Canadian. Welcome, have a seat. Here for a snickerdoodle, I can... Pianist slams her paw down on the bar and turns to face you, eyes narrowing. You, back me up here. place would be infinitely more appealing if there was room for activities more stimulating than mediation, erudite conversation. Something to get the blood pumping. The Coliseum. If the floor is sand, you don't need to worry about blood in the grout. See, now we're cooking with gas. This one gets it. Nice sand floor, elevated seats to reduce the chance of being slapped in the face by a stray hand. Pretzels. You finally have fucking use for all the singer's toys, too. It's genius. And gets everywhere, pianist. I know you're excited, but you have to think about the practical consequences of these things. You really won't have to spend 5 hours trying to get all the viscera soaked grit out of your fur? Yes. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to continue to veto the idea of a Coliseum. One thing, all ethical concerns aside, trying to get planning permission for that sort of thing would be an unending nightmare. For the other concern, I can't help feel you would end up killing all our customers. Am I wrong? No. I didn't think so. I know it's a chore, but you'll have to find some other way to entertain yourself. Fine. Venus knocks back the rest of her drink, grabs a mouthful of snickerdoodles, and stalks off. Bartender turns her attention back to you and smiles. Now, what can I get you? It basically it's like half visual novel, half game mode. Sweet, I was hoping you'd wander over here. You see that? Venus points at the museum NPC displays. That's where I put those who have wronged me. My prison. Beware you do not incur my wrath. Nah, chill, it's an archival tool or some shit. The singer made it. You might have already noticed, but in some places you crash into have creature-shaped shells that do things like walk, try to kill you, or pretend to be alive. Basically, they're popular culture version of Frankenstein's monster. We have a couple of them in here now, but it's looking kind of dead for my liking. I'd like to look a bit more dead. But you're gonna get me 10 head crabs. I'm gonna leash them in the halls and kick back with a martini. Spectate. That seems a little bit difficult because I don't think it's common for there to be head crabs in random maps. So, now that we have a moment, how are you settling in? We have very little idea of how to provide creature comforts, but I'm told that the camp has a cozy quality these days. You guys set up all the scrap metal walls and stuff? No, that was not our handiwork. Camp in the washroom next to our new additions. The last group for you, actually. Lovely bunch. Only raised a few eyebrows, though. Not often you see, well, not sure this is my story to tell, honestly. Forgive me, I try not to gossip about my patrons. Drama, then. Like I said, not my story to tell. Nothing particularly scandalous, just a silly thing that I feel rather catty talking about behind their backs. So I don't think I've ever met such a cheery, energetic bunch. They love spending time with each other. Didn't even seem to mind they were trapped here, as long as they were enjoying themselves. I admit, I have a great deal of respect for people like that. 6 of them are doing well for themselves, wherever they are now. In any event, it's come a long way from the empty room that once was. I admit, hearing laughter and commotion coming from the camp again does fill me with sort of pride. Perhaps it's the nature of my profession. Who can say? Hope you'll be comfortable here during your stay. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you need anything. One other thing. It isn't required of you, but can I ask you to spend some time with the rest of my peers? I won't admit it, but they do enjoy the company. Exposure to different worldviews wouldn't hurt them either. Well, then I think it's time I let you go back to your business. Thank you for coming, and I hope you drop by again soon. I'm glad you dropped by. I have a job you might be interested in. Every now and then we are required to scavenge for parts to keep the trolley operational. I don't anticipate an breakdown. Our supply of suspension springs and comfortable car seats is running low. Rather than sending you to collect those specific parts, I feel as though there's a more efficient way to handle the situation. To that end, I would deeply appreciate if you would be able to acquire 10 cars. I will naturally compensate you for your efforts. Time for another map. There. Sir. I don't trust that title. Maybe this one? I can't tell the full name of it. Yeah. Gym test map, no props. Nope. Eh. What is this? DS Abandoned Mall. That one wouldn't have crabs in it. Oh, but there is a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, let's give it a try. Right, no. Abandoned Mall. It mostly depends on if we're inside or outside the mall. Quickly snack. So while changing maps, I can do a quick BRB since I'll be hitting reroll ads again. Oh boy. I am missing stuff here, apparently for the add-ons. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. I'm back. It looks like this isn't quite as I was expecting it to be. Maybe this is just the zombie spawn area. I like they can steal world brushes. Or pick apart the entire map. And it means I can kind of get rid of that annoying missing texture thing. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, no, these aren't document binders in any way. I'm gonna take just a really quick look around, because this doesn't look the greatest. Oh, hey, dead body. Cool. Mine for the taking. Not sure I'll find... Oh, yep, found the document binders at least. Now, which way was the exit for this? Ah, there. Cafe furniture store. I don't think it'll have any of stuff I'm looking for. You could probably just load up like a Half-Life map, but it feels like it would be out of not in the spirit of things to just load up a specific map to find what you're looking for. This looks to be a computer store, which is very dark. Doesn't... Oh, there might be document binders in there. It looks like I should be able to break down this door. I'm gonna quickly... pop this whole thing. It's clearly meant to be broken. I don't know if I can actually just break it with my pistol or not. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't think it's gonna break down. One last quick look, see if there's anywhere that would have stuff I'm looking for, and then I can get out of this. Like, an office supply store, if there is one, would have document binders. Shoe store. I don't see any. But there's another dead body for me to steal. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Ow. That will even give me a headache, probably. Any luck, I'll find a different map that will not be mostly missing textures. I can turn in the document binders at least. When did I just complete? Oh, it was the one for the singer. Singer jumps out of their seat and bounces in delight as you put the binders down in front of them. The flourish, they present to you a wad of cash, $5,000 in total. Start to flip through the binders. Grabbing their tablet, they tap away with great enthusiasm. Oh man, fuck yes, there's some really useful shit in here. Maybe I'll make some of my digital storage protocols now. So rad, thank you so much. Find me later once I've gone through all these and I can show you something cool. Leave the singer clapping over the binders you deliver. They wave to you as they go. Context, where is it? There, turn off hints. Museum. Singer is here, tapping away at their tablet. As you approach, the singer's ears perk up. They turn and wave when they recognize you. Beckoning, they invite you over. Rest a paw against their chin for a moment before making a sweeping gesture around the room and tapping out a short message for you. Tablet around, they're clearly trying to take the bartender's earlier tip about not bouncing while you read into consideration. After seeing you swim in confusion at the bedazzled, glimmering font, they change it to Comic Sans. Much better. This time, you have no problem parsing the message. Hi, welcome to the museum. Pause, followed by apparently realization that this doesn't explain anything. This is where I archive a copy of everything you steal for us. I'm guessing you named it? Singer blinks, then shakes their head. Apparently they just called it the museum originally. The bartender suggested the change. Singer bounces in place and adds the last message. It made her so happy. Guys will never admit it. Don't you dare tell them I told you. They like it too. Paw to their mouth and the universal signal. They tell you that snitches get stitches, so it appears they were entirely serious. Why? Are you collecting everything? He looks perturbed. Apparently they get this question a lot, considering making a sign. They gesture for you to follow them. Singer is taking you over to the NPC Combine Playpen. And there's a bunch of Combine soldiers walking in place and falling over. So you look at the things behind the glass. Closer. Closer. Not that close. Singer beams at you. Aren't they amazing? They ask via tablet as you watch one of the NPCs fall over and continue trying to execute their walk cycle. Apparently for as long as the cat's been stripping places along Voidway 66 for parts, the singer has been dedicated to preserving at least one of every unique thing they find. The museum has a whole extra pocket dimension full of stuff that's not cool enough to display. Seeing your unchanging expression, they sigh. It didn't seem right to just destroy the hard work of everyone who helped make these places in the first place forever. But sometimes they find neat shit, or food supplies. Imagine, they tell you, having the ability to clone your favorite snack on demand. That is the true secret power of the museum. Probably need to finish up the entry for that stuff you brought back. They'd be happy to hang out later. Singer signals for you to keep your voice down as you approach. Fellows is snoring loudly next to them. Pat him on the head and the snoring settles down into vaguely disgruntled mumbling. Singer has your next job ready and hands you the tablet. You check the details. Okay, so bear with me here, because I know how weird it sounds, but I need a bunch of messed up dolls. 5, to be more precise. You shake your head and keep reading. I'm really close to a research breakthrough. Sure, if I throw more bodies at the problem, something will stick, but last time I asked the penis for help, she... Well, there were a lot of bodies, but it wasn't what I meant. It looks solid. 5 doesn't seem like a bad deal for tracking down fucked up dolls. Singer waves goodbye as you hand the tablet and leave. Going to turn around. Oh, actually, it looks like this time it's not eating my frame rate. Maybe it's just because I collected less this time? I don't know. But this is actually a really neat place in the game. Sort of a showcase of Source as a whole. Like an actual museum. And there's prop types. Physics objects, static objects, and dynamic objects. This is actually really neat documentation of all the quirks about uh, about Source as a whole. I definitely recommend actually looking at it yourself, as I'm not going to go through all of it. Like, I highly recommend this game mode to anyone. The quirks of the Source engine. Try that again. Oops. They have that movement add-on, so that kind of screws up Surf, apparently. Should be able to upgrade something. Increase the range. And look for a new place to steal from. Strike Source Militia. ZM. Huh. RP Flatgrass. Hour of Solitude. That seems vaguely interesting, even if it's not great for props. I want to explore it anyway. Oh. Never mind, that doesn't seem like it's gonna be as worthwhile exploring. Dominion. Checkpoint building. Anything that doesn't have an icon, I will just immediately say no to. Ooh, this one has cars for sure, so I will probably go with that one then. That seems like it can be good. Seems a little bit unusual for some reason. CS Baron. Ooh. Well, I can already hear charge somewhere around here, so let's steal some brushes, see if I can spot it. It sounds like it's near me. You can just straight up steal the skybox as well, which is very lucrative, or at least somewhat lucrative. Is it down here? Oh yeah, it is, I think. At least the one I'm hearing. It's not quite as valuable as I thought for these brushes. Once. Alright, time to steal an entire skybox wall. Oh, it's gonna take a while since it's all one skybox wall. Any moment now. Over 1,000. Won't let me even get close to the wall anyway. Okay, that was just the brush. Let's go. Oh, I can't reach that one. Ow. Realistic fall damage. The bane of my existence. Alright, there are definitely cars here, and there are oil drums. Very nice. And explosive barrels. There's a chance I will have to end up uploading or loading in Half-Life map just to find the head crabs. I feel like the odds of actually finding a map naturally that has them is like 0. It's not nailed down. Guess that's not breakable. Alright, there are definitely enough cars at least. There's a decent amount of barrels, so I... Oh yeah, I've hit the quota already for barrels. And I'm gonna hit the quota for cars as well. Easily. See if I can actually get up there. Doesn't look like it. This one's a more realistic, ooh, neat. You can actually take these, meshes as well. You can steal literally the entire map. Where all the fun is. I kind of want to eventually try steal, like, literally everything in the map. Every single brush and prop. Rather than just saying good enough. Is probably what I'll do once I get enough cars. It looks like I might not find enough cars. Oh no, I probably will. I might have already exhausted them. This one is going to be the bane of my existence. Hey. Oh. Unless I can figure out a way to get up there, I won't even have a shot at hitting the thing. I feel like it's meant that only zombie players are going to be able to get up there. I'm actually going to be 2 cars short. the origin. I guess some of these just don't count as cars or something. That could also be the case, because I thought I would have picked up more than that. Wait, maybe head crabs would also count if I picked up just like prop models of head crabs. It looks like at this point I've gotten most everything there is. Steal another wall if I can. Okay, it won't let me get close enough to steal that wall. Here's a bus, and wherever this is. I feel like there might be a shard up here as well. Yeah, it is up there. Now if I can just get up. Oh, right. I don't think I can get up to it at all. Oh, there's more up here. I have to go for. We missed this area. What's that? Alright, I might be able to get up to here. Possibly, if I use that. There we go. It takes some work, but you can do corner jumping. There we go, sitting on top of a light post. And there's... God, that's annoying. I'm gonna die. Yep. Maybe I should just keep dying and hope I get spawned up in one of the ones that I can actually go from. I can't jump up that one. Maybe if I use one of these walls. Okay, no. Wait, I can parkour up here. At least there's a way up. No matter what. And if I'm just careful enough... Ah, I almost got it. Alright, let's try again. At least I know there's a path up now. One thing that makes it kind of more interesting, not having no clip, is actually having to think of how you're going to get places. At least until you unlock the thing that lets you teleport through stuff. Which I'm actually not sure when I'll be able to unlock it. I thought it was in just locked behind the amount of money you have, but it seems like you might have to do like enough quests to be able to buy it now. It has changed since I last played the game mode. Oh, nice, it put me back up here. One of the zombie spawns. There we go. Got it. And then I'll be able to at least turn in the quest for the cellist. Oh, for some reason, I can't steal that wall. I wonder why. Oh, there we go. Now I can. Oh, what am I stealing now? Oh, that. Higher ground here. I might move on to another map shortly. It's kind of interesting to see just how these are all built. You start taking brushes apart. Like just the fact that this entire thing isn't one solid brush. It's like built with cubes instead of one building. Let's make our way back home. I like how it goes until it hits a wall. So if you find a straight stretch, you can actually ride it for a little while before breaking into the void. Most noticeable when you get like a flat grass type map. One day I might actually look at doing Lethal Company. Been on my radar for quite a while. Like I have it, but I only ever did a little bit of solo play. Which is freaky, to say the least. I'm sure it'd be a lot more fun with actual people, though. Alright, let's find where Ellis is hiding. Oh, over there. Mostly gonna be world brushes, I think. I swear it was just a one-off that it tanked my frame rates. It might be a little bit... That doesn't seem like it's loud. 23,000. I'll leave it as is right this moment. Oh, thank fuck. I was being perceived time as a linear series of cause and effect. That shit's terrifying. Here's your cut. I suggest you find somewhere to be for the next few hours, unless you like living dangerously. By living dangerously, I mean living dangerously close to Class 1.1 explosive materials being hit with a hammer. Well, that sounds like fun. You seem to have taken a wrong turn on your way to the museum. Looks vaguely like a hotel area. I guess the bartender planned for that. Is that the cellist? Take a few steps further in the hallway to check on the cellist, but he staggered in the view from around the corner. Smells like gunpowder, bomb rips, and water softener. So it turns out gasoline has way more shit in it than just butane. And so, but in crude oil does not, in fact, make cash like a give God couch lock. It makes it explode when you try cooking it down. So the adrenaline and endorphin secondary to getting tempered glass acupuncture in the face. I was getting high though, so I'm gonna chalk that one down as something to revisit. Seem remarkably unfazed by being blown up. Look, I'm at the forefront of researching new pharmaceutical chemicals. I am not a coward who is afraid to be on the occasional, literally bleeding edge. Not like any infection can survive in the Gigaxian nightmare of toxins that have supplanted my immune system anyway. So it's important to not care about workplace safety. Cross-contamination adds that irreplaceable taste of surprise to every dose. Enough about me and my decidedly singular life choices. Talk about you for a bit. It's certain for a weirdo to accept a job offer from a pack of weird cat gremlins from beyond time and space. Why'd you agree to this arrangement? I'll get rich and mess with all your weird guns. Naked avarice and gleeful capriciousness. You're a person of culture. You're gonna get plenty of opportunity to scratch both those itches, let me tell you. You're gonna be up to your eyeballs in fabulous riches and weird-ass tech. I'm obligated to note the fabulous riches we provide are not recognized as legal tender in any dimension, plane, level, game, or socio-economic structure other than our own. We're to say we're basically giving you monopoly money we doodled over. However, the guns and tools and shit you can give them those fabulous riches are all yours to mess with. Do whatever the hell you want, the places you go to them. You go to with them. And if you somehow manage to take them with you when you leave, you can go ahead and keep them. As long as you ain't a dick and tell people where you got that sweet kid, of course. I'll have you know I've a crack team of legal ninjas held in cryostasis. We're only released to deliver injunctions to people who steal credit for fame or money, and then murder them. You've had me talking so long, I'm starting to drop off my buzz. Here, give me a sec to light this. Charles walks over to a bong, and instead of lighting it like a sane person, the entire bong bursts into flames. You have to smoke it anyway, and it appears to work. Nothing like a good indicator, too. Closed upon a moment's... Wow, I am leaning hard. You've been passed out cold in a deep sleep and not in fact dead from sort of turbo aneurysm. Besides, best let sleeping cats lie, in this case. Oh, great, you live here now. We hired you. That was the thing we did. Look, I don't get much practice with small talk, so if you don't mind, I'll just skip to the part where I need something from you because using people is my comfort zone. Still low on the good shit, I'm looking to hoard up for the winter of my discontent with sobriety. Luckily for you, I've already taken care of most of the esoteric shit. I may have drank an entire case of Natty Light this morning because I forgot it was a vital part of the necessary ingredients. Well, forgot is a strong word. More than my ability to carry was stunted below the level necessary to stop me. What I'm saying is, your job is to go get me 2 dozen beer bottles to replace that case before I end up storing something else vital to the process. Alright, let's find a good map again. Looking for one with a decent deathmatch, I think is DM. Lethal Society. Okay, I'm vaguely interested in that one. Ooh. Wow. Looks like it's gonna have plenty for me to steal. Maybe I should upgrade my thing. Alright. This is gonna be a very lucrative map, I'm sure. Yeah, I end up really doing something that I've been thinking of for a while, which is in the Discord. I should do the plug when I'm mentioning Discord. That's what a proper streamer does, I think. My Discord. There's now a role specifically for announcement pings. So I won't be using the member ping anymore. I'll be using the announcement pings. Oh god, that is missing textures. How do I get out of here? See if respawning. Oh boy. I thought this was gonna be a good map, but I'm kind of trapped in here. Hmm. Wait, I have an actual crowbar too. Didn't realize that. They decided to actually give me that right off the bat. I don't think I can actually no-clip. No. Hmm. I guess that's about as far as this map goes. That's a shame. I'm gonna get run over as well. Okay, maybe it's a good thing I didn't go into the whole map. It is all missing textures. That would have been bad to look at. Yeah, for my Discord, adding or added an announcement ping. So now you guys that want announcements will be able to just opt in instead of it being default. So that is in the React rules, I think the channel's called. And unless there's something I urgently need to send specifically to the community as a whole, it'll all be notif pings. Which also means I'll be more willing to make announcement pings as well. I don't trust the number 34. Weird. Murder and prop hunt. Prop always has a decent amount of props to steal. Yeah, good enough. Gotta be gas cans slash beer bottles and toy dolls. Early. Yeah, my static's been actually discussing what we'll end up doing for our next ultimate. Not gonna spoil what it is, but it's looking like we figured it out, at least. Still gonna be a little bit before we actually reconvene and everything for all that. And there's a lot of tiny brushes here to make circles, which is actually kind of interesting. Actually, maybe I should snatch all the props before I move on to uh, before I move on to world brushes, because that's just gonna make it look not the greatest to look at the map. It'll all be bright purple. I am gonna finish off this little bit of curve. Mine for the taking. Well, these bottles are easy to collect. It's actually a pretty well-designed map from the looks of things. I definitely need to upgrade the speed of this a bit more. Actually, does this work? Oh yeah, there's actually a light switch. These maps, it looks like. Kind of a neat addition, to be honest. I can't break through that. There we go. More chairs. I can't steal the sky from here. I can just straight up break into another apartment this way. There it is. Light, more paintings. Alright, got all the beer bottles and stuff. I'm not sure I'll find toy dolls or head crabs here. Unless, like, there's a children's bedroom. Sorts. Which I am highly doubting. It looks like it's all gonna be the same. Roughly. I don't think there's an outside that would, like, have cars or anything, so... Maybe we could look for the last shard. Okay, it's in there. There's the light switch. And then I'm wondering if there's a downstairs or not. Otherwise, I will probably grab pretty much everything there is. That second feels like I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, glad I muted. I don't know if the limiter is set right on my new setup, so that could have been loud. Apparently this was the perfect place for earballs and stuff. I've been this way. It looks like this is actually pretty much the entire place. Well, unless there's something lower outside. Oops. Okay, that's where the ground is. It is very dark. Time to turn in the hands at least. And I got all the shards in the map. "94 bottles. It makes you really think about how many objects are placed in the map, considering how many you steal each time. Alright, kick ass. Y'all ain't bad at this. Now I get why rich people hire minions. I can put the finishing touches on this here moonshot, and I'll be safe from the horrible specter of metacognition for the next couple months or so. Go get yourself something nice with this. Quickly turn in all my props. All 500 of them. Which is just under a quarter bottles. That actually looks like that's a portal tube. A tube from Portal, specifically. Like, drops the companion cubes and stuff. Cool. More money for me. Maybe it's one of my add-ons I have that's conflicting with the ability to buy them. Wonder. Goes to sprawl down in booth. Looks down to the account. From it's a shot glass that appears to be every color. The glass looked like somebody distilled the visuals of and all illicit substances at a Pink Floyd laser light show. Must be the good shit. Toast opens his eyes blearily. Alright, if you aren't some sort of phantasmal horror waiting to shapeshift into one of my innermost fears, torment me in the liminal space between consciousness and death, I don't know, start blank or something. Wow, that looks kind of creepy. That's the spirit. Now that I've established that it's in fact you I'm talking to and not one of the many hallucinatory ghosts, the ones from future Christmas, I've been meaning to tell you that I appreciate your work in getting me the ingredients for the good shit together. Not sure what was in that gasoline, or that beer for that matter. God damn, it isn't the best batch I've had in a while. Maybe it was the essence of subcontract manual labor. I digress. I've been meaning to give you a reward more substantial than arbitrary narco-corporate script. Namely, if you're interested, you can take a sip of the fruit of your labor. Here's a little bit of a warning for anyone who's photosensitive. Next segment is designated to be visually awful to look at on purpose. You get motion sickness, epilepsy, or any other condition triggered similarly. Here's your warning now, because I'm going to go through it. So, I will say skip maybe 5 minutes ahead if you're watching the VOD. And if you're live, just look away and I'll mention when it's over. Let's go. It's like someone fermented all the different syrups in a soda machine and mixed them into a shot. Nothing's happened yet. How long does it take to do anything? And here we go. Literally just constant screaming. Actually, it's not as bad as I think it used to be. It came out that fast than I expected. Oh, that, I guess, is the thing ended. It's nowhere near as bad as I remembered it being. Like, before, it seemed like the warning was a lot more justified. This time it looked more like, I don't know, Windows Music Visualizer. I was figuring we were looking at a 2 or 3 day long adventure that end with you getting sober and realizing you bought a grand piano off eBay. That's only a few hours. You have potential. Potential to make horrifying life choices with relative impunity. At my feet and I'll show you a world that you should never visit. I am not an example for anybody. Ugh. Maybe you're gonna need some dry time though. Get you on your feet. The cellist helps you up and walk. Okay, I'm not having a stroke, I think. That's just the way it's written. They were trying to both write, and walks you over to the bar and helps you walk over to the bar. Also helps you up and walks you over to the bar. Cool. Okay, so I've got my moonshine, I've got an apprentice. That's basically my entire hierarchy of needs met. I'm self-actualized by chugging random bottles given to me by strangers. See, most people's bodies are temples. Evolutionary pressure has transformed mine into an autoclave in a desperate attempt to survive. This allows, and requires, me to pursue novel forms of intoxication, ways that would ordinarily be considered particularly over-engineered suicide attempts. The problem is trying to figure out a way to synthesize those experiences outside the laboratory of my nightmare funhouse biology, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Now I'm gonna need a shit ton of random chemicals. Buckets, jugs, bottles, mysterious glowing cubes, whatever. None of them should be a good start. Find 10 random chemicals. Demolition? What is this? Considered for a crime? Anyways. This could be interesting. Going through one of these unique maps. Turn off that swept. And the other one. Enabled only. I'm gonna actually just disable the flashlight weapon. There we go. Okay, this is a interesting thing. All wilding over what kind of character you're playing as. Alright, let's go. Actually, with that, I will do my last BRB and return in the map. I'll go until the end of stream. Alright, and I'm back. Thing didn't transition quite right. See if I can fix it. There we go. I had to download the add-on itself. And there is a very good chance I will end up completely breaking this. Doink. Mine now. I live in a museum. At least it's easy to get random chemicals. Oops, I kinda stole a guy. I didn't mean to. At least I got all the chemicals, at least. I saved a life! Oh. Cutscene. Up for you. The door something silent job. Don't make too much noise. I've already robbing maps, so I think those are CS guns. Thing on the desk. I'm not even paying attention to the story. Oh, I am now in the train station. Thanks for the car. I hope I don't need to come back and, do something with that car. Hey, at least that got me all my car quota done. Seems like the cellist is the one that's easiest to collect stuff for. Wait, is there still collision for the cars? Something? No, there's just random stuff in the way. Random brushes, it seems. Oh, wait, I think I might... Okay. Fine, I was gonna say, I think I might have... It had been something I could have used, but... You're mine! Okay, so I am in a little bit of danger of dying. But I have the ultimate technique. Theft of people. Hey, there's someone there. See if I can bring them closer by, shooting at them. Okay, so there's plenty of guards here. See if I can actually shoot one of them. Yeah, I think I got one. Let's just keep shooting his leg until he dies. And they can tank a lot of bullets to the leg. You think you would have hit an artery by now? I think I can actually get headshots through that little bit of a gap. I'm gonna have to try and get up here. Yes, got it. Hey, health kit. Alright, I got all the people that were in here. Hey, shotgun. Oh, and there's music in this map. Hey there. Yeah, I guess I got everything from there. Okay, I can't break through that. Did I soft lock myself? Is there a key or something I was supposed to drag over with one of my... Or maybe I can break this one? Unless there's something over in here. Can I turn this off? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. Is that what I need? No, that's just a random pistol. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any way for me to continue. I totally soft-locked myself, I'm sure. I think there was something about a key. And now there is no key. And it won't let me walk through here. I wonder if I can just, Wait, I have my fizz gun, I think, so I might be able to just... Okay, no, I can't fizz gun it. I think fizz gun's really grabbing anything. I don't know if it can. I think I've also kind of grabbed everything that's here. Gotta be a command. God. Alright, that might work. Oh. Yeah, I can't. Without SP cheats. Probably do have this back. Okay, that just tanked my frame rate entirely. Fun. That's weird. But I guess different map time. Might revisit this and try and steal some stuff later, but at least I got two then. Still not having much luck finding the stuff for the singer or pianist. I just realized my model's in the way of the item list. Oh well. Big deal. Okay, I'm gonna go for cellist first. Neat. Is this an actual Gmod map? They've screenshotted just ones they've run into when they were playtesting? Maybe? That'd be kind of neat. That's actually what all these pictures are, just different maps they've run into over the years. Oh, now I can buy these. And I kind of want the hacking goggles as well. A couple of dead people. Excellent. Let me just compress those into one of the museum's extra-dimensional storage containers for you. Air feels tight and tense for a moment, followed by a loud popping sound as you find yourself relieved of your automobile burdens. As agreed, here's your payment. Bartender hands you $10,000. Thank you kindly for your help. We should be able to keep the trolley in service for at least the next century. Very proven that hiring you is an excellent decision. Drop by later if you care to participate in a community activity I organized from time to time. Yeah, I want the hacking goggles 100%. Oh, that is one I really want. Privilege escalation. Let's see, just force map events to happen. All damage, null. Super jump. I'm going to upgrade the range of the grabber, the teleporter. Excellent. This should do for, I mean, realistically speaking, about an hour or two. Look, it's a thought that counts. Here, take this for your trouble. In the meantime, I'm going to do a kickstand of wherever's in this one and see if I can't find all those colors only Mantis Shrimp can see. Let's go for the pianist again, because it's been a little bit of talking to just the cellist. I can upgrade tools again. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is for now. Lay lucky pebble in the eye of dying crawdad, give me the good shit. Well, that's a new one. Okay, no C. Brown-nosing the gods doesn't work. Overtly insulting them gets your shit slapped. Using them? Now we're getting somewhere. That wouldn't fly with Zeus. Yeah, they're right. Zeus would throw you in nerd prison with his dad, or marry you off to his brother, or turn into a swarm of bees and fuck a goat. Something weird like that. What's up with him anyways? He lived about as long as him. I've never once wanted to do any of the stupid nonsense he's done. Listen, all I'm gonna say is that ambrosia is a hell of a drug. Reason I don't carry it anymore. Goddamn cowardly lion ass prohibitionist. You still got shit in your living closet one of these days for that. Cards are coming. A few rounds later. Apparently, the cats play some sort of strange variant of blackjack called Flavor Blasted Blackjack. It's more or less identical to regular blackjack, except players can steal money from each other through rules that nobody's bothered explaining to you. Damn, I'm a strategic genius. Call me... I don't know. Them ride elephants all over the Alps of this game and steal all your lunch money. Now you're getting warfare history wrong to try and make me mad. It doesn't work anymore. Okay. Alright, well, call me Doc Ellis because I'm playing a perfect game in spite of the fact that all these cards look like Richard Nixon. The ability to appear perfectly lucid in a state of psychedelic dissociation will never cease to impress or terrify me. Singer taps the table twice. Ah, right. I think it was your turn. I don't think it matters what I do, so... But usually you'd stand on a 16. Coward. Double down. Fuck me up, Socrates. Charles flips the card over. It's a queen. Charles went over 21. Eat it, shitlord. Means literally nothing. Means you suck ass at blackjack. It does, I'm sad to say. You didn't even see the second card. Why don't you double down at 15? Cute that you still ask me why I do anything. Ability itself, I know. Old habits die hard. More time passes. Bartender has a gigantic mountain of chips. Everyone else has none. Every goddamn time. I don't know what you expected. There aren't a lot of people that can pull one over her. Well, living people at least. Yeah, I bet Lincoln could fuck her up in chess or something. Luckier than you think. Jess and I don't get along. You're relying on memorization instead of decision-making. Go, on the other hand. Please. Do not do this to me. If I hear you talk about the Diva's lore of Go one more time, I'm gonna have another aneurysm. Bartender laughs. As you wish. Well then, shall we call it quits for tonight? Help the singer clean up and then get back to work. We got a conversation with the council, putting things away. See what the next thing I have to gather is. Voice is going a little bit. Tell me, random, have you ever had a cosmic squeeze? It's a favorite cocktail of mine. Fortunately, preparing requires a substantial amount of fresh watermelon juice. At this juncture, fresh produce is in short supply around here. Luckily, this dimensional juncture appears to be quite fond of the fruit. As there's a downright odd amount here. You could obtain 10 or so. I could potentially add the cosmic squeeze to the menu for the day, and guarantee you cash for your efforts as well. Alright. Watermelons, a staple of Gary's mod. And over to the cellist. The cellist appears to be ranting about something at the pianist, who appears to be enjoying this about as much as someone cornered by Jehovah's Witnesses. Summary when Meatloaf sings about that. I would do anything but that, but I won't do that. It's really apparent that he's referring to a set of statements that amount to being callous or unfaithful lover. You fool, you imbecile, you great manipulatory chode. That's fascinating, Charles, but hey, Random wants to talk to you. Man, I'm really into this conversation, but I hate to be so rude to take up all your time, so... Venus notices you gawking and senses her chances to escape. Leave me alone with him, you rat, but... No need to thank me. I'm sure to petition Congress for a posthumous Medal of Honor. Now, if you'll excuse me. Venus sprints out of the room past you, leaving you and the cellist, who watches her run off with a stone smug smile before turning to look at you. Alright, what's on your mind this time? Did I ever tell you that Michelangelo's David is made of garbage? True, look it up, I'll wait. Yeah, it's a shitty marble block. I know that specifically because of this cutscene. Assuming you just saw them right. Assuming not, the statue that damn near half the planet considers one of the pinnacles of art forms made from a big-ass chunk of flawed marble that was just sort of laying around outside because it was shitty. Something profound to say in there somewhere, but I'm too inebriated to bother trying. Michelangelo did way more interesting things than a jumbo-sized statue of dude with big hands and weave epis, though. The time he painted a picture of a critic burning in hell so sick it became a world-renowned tourist attraction. I have no idea. Thank you. It's refreshing to have someone just say that for once instead of trying to bullshit their way through a topic they know absolutely nothing about. Gigantic hypocritical ass, of course, but hey, nobody's perfect. Anyone who's so much as seen a single meme knows what the big important paintings on the ceiling of Sistine Chapel look like, right? It takes a certain kind of dork to remember the other thing Michelangelo did in there. Big old portrait of the end times with your boy Jesus up top conducting the show. The torso built like a goddamn tree trunk. Homeboy skipped both arm and leg day and did crunches 24/7 after blasting off space on the 40th day. That's entirely possible to go on a big old diatribe about the composition, use of color, and narratives created by the way figures are arranged, how they draw your eyes in a certain order. That's something you can get out of any given stolen college textbook. It's way less funny than talking about all the people who got super mad that Mike drew a bunch of butts on a church wall. That's the blunt he's holding. Dude, we all go to something MC for the Pope. Maybe the best job title ever put on your resume. So Mike painted everybody's immortal souls as naked people and got his jorts and a twist over it. There's the sort of thing that belonged in bathhouses and taverns rather than a church. Read like a ringing endorsement to me, but what do I know? In response, Mike painted him in as the pagan judge of the dead, gave him donkey ears, show he's a dumb jackass, and graciously covered his nudity with a snake chewing on his dick. That's awesome. Yeah, it does. How did Michelangelo get away with it? Well, good for the Pope out. Pope roasted his nuts, saying he didn't have the jurisdiction to bail souls out of hell, so he'd have to stay there and painting. Can't close on everybody after Mike did, though, because they were cowards. Art is always more interesting when it's basically just extremely elaborate, high-concept trolling is what I'm getting at. French mastered that shit. He had dudes ripping urinals off walls to display, painting prostitutes of Venus, the works. The more elaborate and uptight man and creative form is, the more fun it is when somebody uses those rules to make a gigantic middle finger to the gate-keeping bricks. Or throw the brick through the window. Both work. Phyllis hits the blunt again. Suppose I trapped you in a corner and rambled at you about stupid shit long enough. You knock off if you'd like. Hey, if you ever want to get high and talk about this sort of shit again, you know where to find me. Let's see what he gives me for my next, quest. Just a disposable, interchangeable mass of whatever you are that I was looking for. You'll ever talk to an interior painter about their job? Harder than you'd think from the commercials. You think all you do is crack on a paint of bougie beige and do a zoom shot paint roller covering about 3 feet of wall. Bam, you're in an immaculately stenciled dining room with a trim that changes color and different lighting. And you take the thing home, and suddenly you gotta deal with color theory and dry times, masking tape, and viscosity, and the fact that wood breathes. Through the phrase and that shit, you make an entire standing structure of chalk and pressed plant corpses, and that shit still going hundreds of years after death. Through a physical intake of air as it expands and contracts. Think if you stuck a million dudes in a cement mixer and poured out meat mortar, and you listen real close at night, you could hear them beneath that thin skin of latex and oil. Countless death rattles stretched out into infinity in a single monstrous chorus as the walls themselves pulse to the rhythm of a heart they lost long ago, straining against color designed, you overlooked and forgotten. Completely unrelatedly, I need about 5 cans of paint, so if you bring those by the next time you're here, that'd be swell. He is a fun one. It's gonna definitely have music. Night House of Horrors. Yeah, horror map could be fun. If it's good. Let's see. Plenty of brushes, entities, and all that. There's the magic goop. Oh, bunch of stuff in Russian. I don't know if that actually is some conflict map or what, but yeah, whatever it is. This is a good practice for when Dawn Trail comes out, just reading a bunch of stuff out. I don't think I have any more coffee left in my cup. Oh yeah, I do. Cold coffee. Oh, it's all in Russian. Wait, no, it's not. There's some English down below. Beta. Wait. You have to respawn because where's my equipment? Oh, great. Does it not let me have my stuff? Well, this... I'm kind of trapped here. I'm gonna have to just restart the map. There we go. I had just Impulse 101 it. Wait, that's not Impulse 101. That's not the right one. Uh... hmm. I need my prop snatcher somehow. I don't know what the name of the game is. Let's see if I can Find it. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Items. Okay, maybe it's just called Snatcher? Nope. It's this one. Yep. Weapon. Is this one? Nope. Wait, maybe it's weapon underscore. No. How could I spawn? They're just not in my weapons tab for some reason. Hmm. I might not be able to do this map then. I don't even know how to get out of here. There we go. I was able just to call the bus with the command menu. And I can try and find another map. Last little bit. I can't spawn in the actual healing gun thing. Or maybe that's just something I have to unlock later. I'm staying in the... Okay, no, I don't. Okay, let's find a different map that doesn't have my weapons hidden. Hmm. I'm looking for one that would have head crabs. Have some good loot, though. Wait, that looks to be zombie down there, so there's a good chance this will actually have head crabs for me to steal. Plenty of entities, plenty of brush count. Realized there was extra dialogue when you went to talk to them between quests. Alright, let's see if we can find what we're looking for. I really want to progress with the singer and pianist instead of just cellist and bartender. It is nice having storage space so I can record all this locally. Uh, okay, there we go. That's kind of stuck there. Barrels. Yep. Zombies. Kind of want to try and get the head crab off of them. There we go. Oh, it counts if it's part of the zombie, apparently. That was a little bit of a waste of time. Oh, it just won't let me up here. Okay, maybe this isn't the way I'm supposed to go. No, it has to be the way I'm supposed to go. There's no other way I can go. Otherwise. Oh, I guess that's what this is for. Maybe I should have upgraded the speed of it. Yeah, there's a lot of missing textures, but I kind of don't want to leave right away, because I don't think there's a good chance of finding another map with zombies in it by default. Though there might not be many other zombies by default. Fun fact, you can just kind of steal the ocean since it's all one big brush. Oh, ow. It's all one big brush. Takes a little bit to steal, though, since it's one massive brush. Come on. Pop. Almost. There we go. That's the entire one. I'm gonna go back over this way, because that might be where the zombies are. Yeah, there's just an invisible wall right here. Can I, like, steal the invisible wall? No, I can't. Also, the goggles. Wait, that might have told me if there was some way to escape this. This is a little bit crispy on the frame rate. trigger. Wait, am I supposed to go through here somehow? Or no? Spawn. G-Man logic. Zombie spawning. Is fast zombie spawn. Oh, hey, now I can actually get through here. A little bit annoying. Didn't that have spawned as zombie? Part of this trigger? That's a neat thing about the hacking goggle weapon. You can just kind of look into the map's programming to figure out where things are gonna appear. Definitely a zombie on that side. So definitely gonna fill up my head crab quota at least. And I might be able to find paint cans. I feel like this is one where they might spawn. Yeah, I can't get through here. Well, I probably can if I use the teleporter, but I'm gonna probably resort to that only if I can't seem to think of a way to get to it normally. I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to open that door in any way. Oh, whatever. Okay, I don't know how I get up here. It should have the invincibility effect on it, though. Oh, whatever. Oh, fast zombies. Not for long, though. Okay, maybe this is the intended entry point? Ooh, loot. Very nice. Oh, and triggers to spawn actual head crabs, too. This is put together interestingly. Alright, let's break into here. I think if I just look at the goggles. Let's just sneak right through. Maybe I should have increased the speed of this more. Yeah, I should stop moving. Out. Well, I broke out. Or broke through. Which got them aggroed on me. I'm having no luck with the dolls. Mine for the taking. Oh, I almost missed him. Interesting having a map with actual NPCs other than... Oh, that was not where I was supposed to go, apparently. I don't think I can get in here. No, I can't. I gotta try and squeak into this. There we go. The run is nice to have, at least. And this time I won't go through the door that shouldn't exist. Thanks for the explosive barrel, dumbass. That's a special... There we go. Actually a pretty well done map with all the little triggers and stuff. The spawn stuff instead of everything just being on the map by default. Sure gives a sense that there's more design rather than object placement. I thought there was something else. Not. I don't know what else I was thinking there was. Oh, right. That, where is it? In here? Yes, it was. Oh, the way I guess maybe I was supposed to go through this. And then it would spawn the man hacks to get in my way, then I break out through to here. I guess that kind of makes sense. But I just kind of sequence broke by taking the door off the hinges. Oh, hey, a turret. In theory, that turret would have been good. The fact I can just kind of take it for myself means that it doesn't do anything to me. Ooh. Treats for me. Okay, those aren't secret switches or anything like I thought they might be. Not all the geometry is perfect, but... you can definitely tell an effort was made. Oop. I hopefully hit the right thing. Oop. I did something down there. See if I can get down and steal these guys before I miss out on all the good loot. Oh, those guys just spawned in out of nowhere. Oh, cool. I accidentally made my way there properly. I'm feeling the plug. Oh, looks like this is the end of this specific map. Is this... it looks like there's more hidden back here. That's why I have my little wall teleporter. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit here. It looks like it's still in development, I guess. Let's get the bus open. Ooh, oh, I also forgot to go and check for the rest of the shards. Oh well. I can go and turn it in, and then do my wrap-up, actually. What maps would have toy dolls, though? I'm waiting for it to load. I can. That's how I can read when I'm done. Perfect. More shards added to the pile. Where is the pianist? There you are. Excellent. Here. Just presses a briefcase in your hands. You open it up and count out your haul. $10,000 inside. I want to clear out for a bit. Once I put these bad boys in there, it's going to be noisy for a while. And the singer finds out, they're not going to be impressed that I'm playing rough with their toys. Even if said toys will be fine like 10 minutes later. Keep this arrangement between us, eh? Venus walks in the museum with a smile on her face. Oh well, it's out of your hands now. It's sworn you saw the pianist here just now. Yep, hurry up, they'll see you. You're talking about. Singer dead sprints past both of you. On instinct, you dive into the hiding spot the pianist is in. Oh, you look like shit. Words coming from an abomination in the face of a distraught and regretful god. Keep your voice down. They know. I thought I timed it right. They were conked out on top of the bar, but no. But one fucking time they break routine and come to check on their glorified Tamagotchi collection at the museum before the 5th nap. He saw everything. Almost like your idea was bad. I suppose none of your ideas ever backfired. Soul, clean, and pure being in the universe who has never made a goddamn mistake. Give me, I didn't know I was in the presence of the chosen one, the savior. Penis getting worked up, as evident by the fact that her tail has been lashing around more and more. Also the fact that he's basically just shouting at this point. How would I ever conclude that perhaps I'd fucked up were it not for your astute commentary on my current state? Truly, I am blessed. Singer appears to have drifted into view behind the pianist. But Singer sprints over to you both and effectually shoves the pianist's shoulder. Her eyes are brimming with tears, and they tap agitatedly at their tablet while bouncing in clear distress. Singer taps out a message. They're not mad, they're just disappointed. Singer pulls at their ears, bell thrashing, tucks the tablet into the left arm, and flips the pianist the double bird. They might actually be a bit mad. Look, pipes. Sorry you had to see that. Singer chastises the pianist for not listening. Problem's not if you saw what happened in the museum, it's the fact that it happened in the first place. I'm feeling this is a pretty common conversation. I was bored. I can't answer when I'm bored. Can I listen? Didn't cause any structural damage this time. All your little pets will be good as new in no time. The only harm done is to my bank account. Singer makes a clear zip-it gesture at the pianist. Singer turns their attention to you. You write an apology for the pianist getting you involved in personal hissy fit and sends you on your way. As you leave, you look over your shoulder and see the singer pass the pianist $2,500. Give her a reassuring pat on the shoulder. The pianist looked for a moment, almost ashamed. You decide that you've played your part here and head back to the others. Ah, hi. Pianist is steadfastly not making eye contact and looks rather sulky. You know, I've been thinking. Maybe you were right about the head crab incident. And being a bad idea. Maybe. Believe it or not, making my friends cry is not an actual pastime I enjoy. These days, anyway. I want to do something nice to make amends. I have a reputation to maintain, so I can't be seen doing menial tasks. Which is where you come in, Canadian. My dear pal, I happen to know that our mutual friend the singer has a weakness for fast food, so you're going to help me put on a feast. Give me 20 servings of trashy food. Don't worry, I give tips to my delivery people. And that is actually going to be the end of stream since it's my usual end time now. Roughly. Yeah, that was actually neat getting back into this game mode. Been quite a while since I played through it. Just such a fun and unique game mode. It's something that can only work in Gary's mod, and I enjoy the writing of it. I think I'll do all my plugging now, starting off my Discord. You guys can chat me and other members of the community when I'm offline. Now there's the new announcement rule, which will mean you won't have to worry about getting pinged unless you are actually unless you've actually selected the announcement pings rule in the Discord. Secondly, my YouTube, where I try to upload all my VODs. This VOD will likely be a bit higher quality than the ones that are usually posted, since it'll be a direct upload from the video file instead of Twitch. If you came in late or missed a stream and you want to see old streams, you can always find them there. And finally, my Twitter that I basically never use, but it is always there. If you guys ever want to, follow it. And with that, I already have an idea of who to raid. That's not the right copy paste. I think they're away right now. Do all my following. What else then? They are just coming back, so very much happy. Whatever. Send you all off to Couples Destruct. They are doing Final Fantasy 14, and it's kind of running into their channel-wise looking for random 14 streams. Yeah, I will send you all off to them. And yeah, as usual, my stream schedule is usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 till 10 PST. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one.